Hi there, it's Debbie with the Pickin Coop Farmstead, and I obviously forgot to turn on my microphone. And it is Monday morning. I'm out here, about quarter to 8, I think, so come along. I wanted to show you the sky. It is absolutely beautiful out here. It's low 60s, slight breeze, and it is getting darker by the minute, but look at these clouds. If you get rain, you want to use the rainwater to do your garden. You get all the good stuff, the nitrogen and all the different things. But this is absolutely gorgeous. It's not calling for rain, but I'm sure hoping we're going to get some out of this. But it is beautiful. So this is just a little overview of my garden. It's starting to get lush and full. I love this time. It just looks so sparse when you plant your first seeds and put your little seedlings in there, and then it just starts growing up and it produces, and you just are so thankful. I mean, it's a labor of love, but a lot of it has to do with the good Lord up above and getting better at it. So there you go. So now I'm just going along and I'm going to trim some things up, see what I can harvest. There is a little sprout of broccoli, and I did not make my stir fry last night as planned. We just ended up eating salads, and but tonight I am going to make a stir fry. This guy's going in, leaves, stalk, head, and all. I have a few from that I got the other day. So let's go. So now I'm doing my ever-bearing calendulas. That's a daily thing. I've got some little tiny pepperoncinis. They're kind of turning red this year before they get very big. I don't know what that's about, but they're still edible. So I'm just picking them as I go. Great for salads and stuff. Alright, I trimmed a whole stalk here because it's all kind of dried up. The fronds are drying up. Plus it gives more sunshine to the things below. I'm going to cut the stalks off, give it to the chickens, and the fronds are kind of dried up there. I could save those technically. That's still green and flowering, but you can even dry them like that and add them to your pickles and the like. But there's always parts of your plants that, unless they're toxic, that you don't use, you can give to your chickens. You can dry them, add them to soups, stews, what have you. Dill I love the flavor of dill. So that's that on the whole dill, and it's starting to, it seems like every day I pick a stalk. So let's go along and see what else that we can pick. Okay, so we're back over here to the cruciferous bed, and I've got my one and only first ever cauliflower head there. And so I've seen on several videos where you need to, once they start getting a little head on them, you cover up the leaves and just kind of tie them loosely around for some reason. I don't know why that is. I think to keep them white. I'm not really sure. I'll have to do some research on that. This is just a little leftover twine that I had from the dill spear that I just harvested. So I think you just, as it gets bigger, you kind of loosen it and put more leaves up around it. We're going to hope it comes to fruition. Maybe it keeps it from flowering. I don't know. But right here, I'm just cutting off dead limbs as I go. Try to trim and pull weeds as you go. It doesn't make it so overwhelming after to where if you do it a little bit at a time as you go, it just doesn't make it so overwhelming to have to do it all at once. So we're going to move on and see what else we can do. This is one of my Brussels sprouts. I think I have 3, but in the little armpit there, you can see they're kind of purplish looking. Those are the baby Brussels sprouts. I think I have 3 plants in here. I'm not really sure. But I'm just kind of trimming up the bottom. That's right here. I'm just showing a close-up of what that looks like. I took my camera off of the tripod. So I harvested some wasabi lettuce, and some Swiss chard. That's going to go in my stir fry. Little bug eaten, but I don't mind sharing. Just wash it. Here's another dill prawn. They're just so big and lovely and smell delicious. I gave my onions, the bunching onions, a little haircut. Those are going to go in my stir fry. Next, I have some breakfast radishes. I thinned some out. They're starting to go to seed. This is my very, very first, what you call it, yarrow that I have picked. And then I've got the first holy basil that I just picked. I do have something very exciting to show you. This is my first, look at this, tromboncino squash. I've got lots of blooms on here. I'm thinking the ones that are actually bloomed out are males, but this is a female. So once that opens up, I think I will cut one of these males and pollinate that to make sure this guy comes to fruition, just to make sure, because I still don't have that many bees out here. Look at this beauty, the beauty of dill. It's just like a sea of dill heads. I'm going to take a photo here. And look at these guys. Beautiful, beautiful beans. These are the ideal market beans. And they're a pole green bean. But this guy is just loaded with blooms now. So, and I've already harvested some beans off of this. This was the first planting of beans. I think I started them indoors, put them out here, and the dang bugs went to town. This bean is a huge opportunist. He is growing, there's two beans growing up this poor little dill. He's like, help me. But look at that, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then here is my cilantro that went to seed, little white flowers there. Got more beans over here trying to grow up this dill. I've got some more pepperoncinis. I'm going to pop these off here. That one's, oops, I just broke this with blooms. Dang it. Oh well. And I have lots of little volunteer. Look at these guys. These are tomatillos. They're crazy. I got to the point where they were just falling off and landing on the ground. So I let them stay there. And these are little mini bell peppers, red bells. Now this year is the first year that I topped my, look at my Marconi red. It's getting bigger. Oh, there's two on there. Woo! I'm so excited. Oh, three. There's a baby right down there, and there's one right back there. So I got three. And I'm going to pull these weeds. So what, I accidentally turned off my phone. Sorry. So they're kind of slow to the party. I don't know if it's because I topped them, but now they're starting to really put out blooms and actual peppers. So I'm excited about that. So I didn't ruin them. They're just, it kind of makes them a little later. And I probably thinking I should have topped them a little earlier than I did, but I'm not really sure. I gotta show you this parsley. There's, all of this is flat leaf parsley except for, I think that one down in there. But look at this crazy stuff. I am never going to probably ever have to start parsley again. Hindsight's 2020, as they say. Here's another one. I should have probably let only one go to seed. But oh no, I let them all go to seed. So here we are. But I do have to show you this beautiful strawberry breakfast snacks. These are the ones outside of the box. These are all the ones in here that I trimmed. I never did get that big weed out, dang it. But they're blooming again. It's crazy. And then over here, we have, these are my serranos. And I only have the one still that I can see, but look at all the blooms on them. And I have a feeling that my tomato plants are going to shade these out. But they're blooming, and one of them has fruit anyways. And this one is, let's see what this says. Hold on. This has got nice blooms. Oh, look. These are my Anaheims. I picked a handful the other day. These guys I have really, really good luck with. And I've even saved the seeds from store-bought ones, because I started buying store-bought ones just so I can can them. And by golly, they grew. I call them frankenseeds because who knows what they have done to them. I am looking down here. Oh, look. We've got a baby zucchini. These flowers are male. See how skinny the stems are? The female are the ones that have the fruit. So that one, I've got a baby, my first zucchini. It looks like my little watermelon is flowering. I'm coming over here. This is the strawberries. These are all runners from my original strawberry bed. Look at these guys. I'm going to grab them. Wow. Gabby's going to be sad she wasn't here. Oh, wow. Look over here. It's like Christmas. I'm going to set these right here. Don't let me forget. Here's a little cucumber. This plant doesn't look really healthy, but it's given me 2 or 3 cucumbers so far. This one has a little funky one. That's like chicken food there. But look, we've got parsley. This is the shadiest bed in the garden. But look back here. Look at this. I'm just going to pick all these. I'm not good without my tripod. I'm sorry. This one can go back in the ground, but these two are good. Oh, look over here. Did I say that was parsley? I totally just lied to you. That's cilantro. I just threw some seeds in there and covered them up and hoped they grew. All right, so now, let's see. I think we got all the strawberries that it has for us. These are looking kind of funky, but look it. Hold on. Look at all these. These are the pumpkin jalapenos. They're fruiting. They don't look the healthiest, but they are definitely fruiting. I think they need some more. Well, this one has plenty of water. I don't know. Probably fertilizer is my guess. My Tabascos, my experience last year, I planted them a little later, but they are late to the party. They don't even start setting blooms till way later when it gets really, really hot. Look at this cilantro. I might have to snip some of that and put it in my stir fry. These guys right here are the zinnias. I just threw some seed in there to see what they would do. I thought I put some zinnia seeds over there, but I don't think I did. Oh, I thought I saw another strawberry. There's a little bit. Oh, here's one, but it's kind of thrashed. That just goes back into the bed. Well, I think that's it on the strawberry front. Well, look who came to visit us. Hi, Johnny boy. All right. Look at this. This is my volunteer tomato. I don't know what kind this is. This could be an Oregon Spring. Excuse me, I'm going off of memory. Oregon Spring or a little saladette sized cherry tomato that I grew here. So that's all I have for you today. I did get this big basket of stuff, some chicken food, people food, some seed saving stuff. And I'm not really sure. Depends on if I get any sprinklings out of this, because I'd much rather have a little rainwater on my garden than hose water. So I hope the sun is shining where you are. If not, I hope you're getting this nice cool weather. Please pray for the folks in Texas. It's just horrendous. It's like last year with South Carolina, Tennessee. This year is these guys. So please pray for them. And if you can, donate. If you can, drive over there. And they're asking for volunteers. So please help and pray. Um, and I hope you're happy, healthy, safe. Thank you so much, as always, for watching, sharing, commenting, and the like. And then happy gardening. I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.